How's it going, RVers? This is Eddie at Veurink's RV Center in Grand Rapids, Michigan. We are inside of our showroom. So right behind me, we have a brand new 2025 KZ-RV Ridgeway. This is going to be their 35BH. If you haven't seen anything on the Ridgeway, definitely check out some previous videos on our YouTube channel. But it's basically one of KZ's newer fifth wheel lines that they came out with that is replacing their Sportsman, if you've seen those out on the road. So it's going to be upscale features, but not a crazy upscale price point. There's going to be 3 different floor plans. We've already done one, which is going to be their rear living floor plan. Then they're going to have a smaller, like 27-foot rear kitchen. Then this is their largest floor plan that they make, which is going to be a bunkhouse model. So it's 3 slide outs, about 11,000 pounds, and it's going to be just over 39 feet from tip to tail. So it's not a small fifth wheel, but if you need to sleep up to 8 people, this could be a really nice option, especially if you don't want to go all the way up to a full-size Durango. But on board, the Ridgeway is going to come with a bunch of standard features, which are pretty cool. You're going to find a lot of similarities between it and the KZ Durango. And if you want any like further in-depth information about like all their different floor plans, check out a bunch of our previous YouTube videos on our channel. But with the Ridgeway, you're going to have a 5-sided aluminum cage, but you still have wood trusses in the roof. They're going to use a PVC Toughflex roofing membrane, which is the same that they use on their Durangos, Durango Golds, and Durango half tons. You're not going to have the drop frame construction that they use on the KZ Durangos. So usually with KZ products, at least their larger fifth wheels, you're not going to have this like 10-inch hump that's right here. So with that, you have a little bit less storage, but that is something that they're doing just to make it a little bit more cost effective, but you still have a massive pass-through storage bay in here, which does have some LED lights in there that are automatic. They are motion censored, which is pretty sweet. This is prepped for lithium. You're just going to have a regular like marine grade battery on board that we supply, but if you wanted to, you can option lithium batteries on board. With the lithium kind of idea, you do have 200 watts of solar already on board that is already installed on the roof as well. As we head down the side, you are going to have outside speakers. This window is actually really cool. It's something that KZ does that you won't see a lot of other manufacturers do, and I'll show you that when we head inside. But you don't usually see a window right there, but we'll check it out when we head actually inside of the coach. Like I said, this is 3 slide outs. You're going to have one which has your bed and your bathroom like vanity on it. One right here which is going to have like your kitchen space. This does have an island kitchen. And then right across from this, when we head inside, you'll see there's the other living space slide out, which is kind of like the biggest one that is on board. Of course, tandem axle, full climate package on board as well, which is going to have a heated enclosed underbelly where your tanks reside. Secondary entranceway to your half bathroom. So with this being a 39-footer, you have 2 entryways and you do have the bath and a half. So your main bathroom will be up front towards the nose, and then back here you'll have a toilet and a sink and a medicine cabinet and a little extra storage space. Right here, outside kitchen. So this is a family floor plan, so you might be bringing everybody along, so you want to make sure that you do have an outside kitchen space. Everchill 12-volt cooler, which does pull out. You can change the temperature, set it to whatever you want, and then you will have the Suburban griddle, which will also pull out and fold down. So that latches off. Then you can pop that down just to make sure that if you are making like bacon, you don't want bacon grease flying all over and inside your storage compartment. So that is a pretty cool, nifty little feature that they added for 2025. Over here on this side, outside kitchen, well, outside shower, but you can use that for spraying off pots and pans. You can use it for spraying off the griddle if you need to. Say you bring some dogs and they're tracking mud and you don't want to like bring mud inside your coach, spray off your feet, spray off the dog. So outside shower right here hooked up to a tankless water heater, which will run off of only propane, but it is a tankless on-demand water heater. Back here, just a storage compartment. So add that in with your front storage compartment and you have a lot of space to bring everything you might need. On the Ridgeways, it is going to come standard with KZ's towing package, which is a 3,000-pound towing rating and then a 300-pound hitch rating. So if you wanted to bring like a small boat, say you're going to a lake, you can do that with this floor plan that's already on their standard. Heading up to the roof, One-piece PVC Toughflex roofing membrane. It is a fully walkable roof. Ladder's already installed. So if you need to do some routine maintenance or anything, check your seals after a few camping trips, you can do that. On this side, you have your living slide and then your bed slide. It's a little bit tighter right here, but just to show you, it's got a rack and pinion slide mechanism. And then one thing I didn't mention when we were on the opposing end is this does have 4-point auto leveling too. Over here, couple other things I just wanted to point out is you have a 10.5-foot awning right here, and then you have that slide that's in the middle, but then you have another 16-foot awning right there, and they both have LED light bars in there, which is pretty sweet if you're going to be hanging out at night on your campground. But we're going to head inside the brand new 2025 KZ Ridgeway 35BH, and we're going to check out the floor plan. Okay, so here we are inside of the brand new 2025 KZ Ridgeway 35BH. Earlier in the video, I stated it is about 11,000 pounds, and then it's going to be a little over 39 feet from the tip to the tail. So big fifth wheel. You're going to have plenty of sleeping space, but we'll check it out as we head through the video. Right here, we are in our main living area. The biggest difference that you're going to find between like a KZ Durango and this is you're not going to have their residential appliances. So you have more like camper appliances. But as we head through this, we'll check out similarities, differences, kind of see what makes a Ridgeway. But island kitchen, and then you do have a stainless steel sink right here. So nice big sink. High-rise matte finish sprayer faucet, which is gold, which looks really cool. It's kind of like a mid-century modern kind of styling that they have on board with the two-tone cabinets. That looks really nice. In your kitchen space, you're going to have 4 cabinets down below for like all of your cleaning supplies, towels, that sort of thing. And then a couple drawers in your island. And then these are going to be soft close drawers, which is really cool. In your kitchen slide, you're going to have your smaller oven with a few storage compartments down below for pots and pans, lids, that sort of thing. 3-burner cooktop with a glass cover. So if you are going to be doing some prepping right here, you can fold that over and prep kind of on top of your oven space. Microwave up above, which is a convection microwave. So you can see you do have the grate in there if you are going to be using it for some baking. A little bit of storage on either side that you can check out. They do have magnetic catches for all of your cabinets. 12 volt, 12 cubic foot refrigerator. So they do the, gotta grab it from the top. Big fridge space right here that you can control like your temperatures for your fridge and your freezer, a bunch of different racks, and then get the double doors. And then down below, they do a pull-out freezer. So that is 12 cubic foot, which is pretty big considering that most RVs come with a 10 cubic foot 12-volt fridge. And that goes really nice with the 200 watts of solar that you do have on board. A few hooks for like hanging clothes. You want to hang some pots and pans, say, when you get somewhere. That would be nice for that space right there. Entertainment center is right across from your seating space. So they do the Thomas Paine theater seating. And you are going to have that tan upholstery on board. They will have heat and massage in them as well. And one thing I want to point out with your dinette space is they do a freestanding table. So you can take this outside and go hang out by your outside kitchen. Or if you need to, you can collapse this down into a sleeping space, which gives you that extra like 1 or 2 people that you need to sleep on board. Down below, you've probably seen this on some, if you're familiar with KZ, you've probably seen it on some of their Durango half tons, but they do the storage bins down below so you're not under here reaching your arm all the way in to get the things all the way at the back, which is a nice touch. Heading back towards the bunk room and the half bath, which kind of makes this floor plan what it is. Back here, you're going to have 2 queen size bunk beds with 500-pound capacities. So you can sleep plenty of people in this camper. Great if you're going to bring the kids along. You want to make sure they have their own beds, or they want to bring friends. You can fit everybody back here. There are doors to separate it from the main living space, and then you do have the half bath right here. This is also going to have 2 air conditioners on board. If you have any questions about like what else this is equipped with, give us a shout. My number is 616-965-9625. And then you do have a wardrobe over there and a few windows in here, which is nice if you wanted to get a little bit of ventilation. But heading into your half bath, this is the secondary entranceway too. So if everybody's getting muddy, everybody's hanging out at the campsite, the kids can come right in here so that they can go right into their kind of living space so they're not tracking mud through the whole camper. But you are going to have a porcelain foot flush toilet, some storage down below, stainless steel sink, and then a medicine cabinet in the half bath. And then up above, you have a max air fan with a rain sensor already on board too. So you don't have to basically pay to get one. But I'm going to head out this door and then back through the main door, and we're going to head up towards the front of the coach. So see you in a second. Okay, here I am. Right here, bunch of storage space. So this would be a really nice spot for like dish towels, for pots and pans. If you needed like a silverware drawer, this could be a nice one. All of your cups, plates, that sort of thing. So you have 4 drawers and 8 cabinets, and then you could put a coffee pot right here. You do have some plugs over in the corner if you wanted to bring a crock pot. This would be a nice spot to put it. Just a nice addition, just to give you a little bit of extra space. It's about 1 foot long, so, I mean, 29 feet. They made sure that you have plenty of space to store everything. Opening these up, there is your Victron charge controller for your 200-watt solar panel. So that is located in one of these cabinets. Just to show you all those. One thing in here, which is pretty nice, is KZ does a like preventative maintenance schedule. And so if you were somebody that's a little bit new to camping and you wanted to know like, hey, when should I check my seals? When should I do this? When should I check all my ball bearings? That sort of thing. You can go in here and you can actually check all that stuff. And that's what KZ recommends. Heading up towards the front of the coach, you have a little cabinet right here where you can hang like your couple jackets, put some shoes in here if you wanted to, but just a little storage bay. New touchscreen control panel that does have actual buttons on it, which is really nice. You can link that up to your phone, is right here. So if you wanted to do like adjust the brightness on all your lights, you can do that, which is pretty sweet. So you do have a lot of controls on here that you can mess with. I mentioned outside that there's a really unique window that KZ does put into their fifth wheels that not a lot of other manufacturers do, is they put a window right here. It does not open, but it is in your walkway. So like when you come up the stairs, you are able to see your campsite and everything, or straight out of your bathroom, you can see your campsite, which is really cool. A lot of people don't put that window right here, so it does feel really like tight and condensed in your walkway up to your bedroom. But heading in here, this is your bathroom. It's a walk-through bathroom, so you do have a door to your bedroom and you have a door from the alleyway. But you have some hooks, you have a full vanity, some nice storage for towels and shower supplies. You have another max air fan with a rain sensor in the bathroom. So in both bathrooms, you have the max air fan with the rain sensor. Really nice. Porcelain foot flush toilet, and then they don't do just like a plastic shower surround. This is actually a one-piece molded fiberglass shower, and you do have a skylight in here, so if you're a little bit taller than me, you will still fit. You have glass sliding doors, but that one-piece fiberglass shower is really nice, just to make sure that you're not getting like moisture buildup behind a plastic shower surround. Stainless steel sink, some storage, medicine cabinets right up here. That is in your slide out. Pop that light on, and then we're into your bedroom space. Okay, so here we are in your bedroom. So we just came out of the walk-through bathroom. In your bedroom, in the slide out, you do have a 70 by 80 king bed with a little spot where you can kind of sit back, relax, do some reading if you wanted to, a nice big pillow. And then you do have some plugs and USB ports over on that side table. And there is a little cubby over there too, where if you needed a CPAP machine, you could plug it in right there and leave it there. But underneath your 70 by 80 king bed, you also have a nice storage spot. So if you're bringing some extra stuff, you want to bring some extra clothing bin, you're going on an extended camping trip, this would be a nice spot to put all that stuff. Your second air conditioner is also in here. So there is one in the main bunk room, and then there's another one up here. And then you got a bunch of storage. So you got a window right here, and then up front in your front nose, you do have a full wardrobe space with like these mirror sliding doors where you have a bunch of hanging storage and a little shelf where you can put some extra stuff. Maybe you're going to toss your shoes up there. and then another big cabinet space right here. And down below, you do have prep for washer and dryer. So if you wanted to take this and park it on a seasonal site, you can put a washer dryer in here. And then you do have a spot for a TV and a nice kind of dresser area right here, which will still have those soft close drawers. But this is just a nice, well put together bedroom up here, especially because you have that huge slide out where your bed and your sink and vanity kind of sits. But it's a nice couch. All right, guys, thanks for tuning in, checking out the brand new 2025 KZ Ridgeway 35BH. It is a bunkhouse camper, fifth wheel, where you are going to have 11,000 pounds unloaded, and it's going to be just over 39 feet overall, sleeping for about 8 people. Upscale features, not really an upscale price, which is really nice, especially in this industry. So if you have any questions, feel free to give us a shout. My number is 616-965-9625. We have their last floor plan on order, so you'll probably be seeing a video coming up once we get that actually in here at the dealership, where you can check it out. That's their 27RK. It's like a rear kitchen floor plan. But if you have any questions, feel free to give us a shout. If you want to stop in, definitely give us a buzz. We can check it out. So I'm Eddie here at Veurink's RV Center in snowy Grand Rapids. Again, my number is 616-965-9625. Give me a jingle if you need anything, and thanks for tuning in.